I'm going to make a quick video here of how students can sign in to their Chromebooks with their WQSB accounts and then use this to access things like Microsoft Teams or a Zoom meeting that may have been scheduled by a teacher. So with the Chromebook that they've either borrowed from the school or that they have, they can sign in directly with their accounts. So they could put in their WQSB account right here. So I'm going to use a demo student account that we have. And their WQSB profiles, they are created in Microsoft Office, but they have access to Google G Suite as well. So they can log directly into a Chromebook using that WQSB account. So you'll see when they click next, it takes them right to the WQSB sign-in. So they do have to enter that email one more time. And then once they've done that, they won't have to do this again. This is just the first time logging in. After this account will show in the login screen, and then they just put in their password. So they can click next, enter in your password here. I apologize, I'm typing with one hand here, which will have some errors potentially, but once they've done that, they can click sign in, and they can stay signed in if this is the device they're gonna be using regularly. And you'll see that, excuse me, you'll see that it'll sign them in here momentarily. And for everything they're going to be doing at home on these Chromebooks, really everything is web-based. So it means that, again, they don't need to have really any programs installed. Everything can be accessed through Google Chrome, which you can see when they sign in with their WQSB accounts. It's the only icon they see right on the taskbar there. So they can just click on the icon. It's going to open up here. And the nice thing is once they've signed in with their WQSB accounts, they're actually already signed into the Chrome browser. So you can see the demo student accounts signed in here, and it's a managed account. And same with any WQSB student, they'll be signed into the device. And you can see they actually have a preset list of bookmarks right here. So they've got the Western Quebec board site, they've got access to Office 365 or to G Suite for education, depending on what they're using in their classes. So for example, for Office, I've sent this demo student, a sample Zoom invitation to join a Zoom meeting I might be hosting. So I sent that to their WQSB email. So that's gonna be an Outlook. So again, at office.com, they can just with a single click access Outlook here. And I'll show you that in just a moment, but they can also access their OneDrive. They can compose Word, Excel, PowerPoint documents. And as well, if their teachers are using Microsoft Teams, with a single click, they have access to Teams. They will not need to sign in another time because the device is already signed in with their WQSB profile. And you can see it's going to take the demo student, in this case, right into Microsoft Teams, and they'll see any Teams that they have been invited to. Now, we're going to go back and look at how to join a Zoom meeting with this. So you can close that window and simply click on Outlook. And you can see here that I've invited this student to a sample Zoom meeting. So I scheduled a Zoom invitation from my teacher account, and I sent it to demo student. And so we can click on join Zoom meeting. Now, we have not pre-installed the Zoom Chrome extension because, again, not all students are using it. It's only a certain number that are. So that's why it is not pre-installed on the Chrome browsers by default, but it is available to all WQSB accounts through the web store. So they just have to now click on install from web store. It's going to take them to the Zoom extension link, and they just click on add to Chrome. You can see they've got that big blue button, add to Chrome. They've got their student account there listed. And so now anywhere that they sign in with their WQSB account, they'll have access to this Zoom extension. And this is, again, a one-time thing. They only have to do the first time. You can see it's downloaded, it's launched, that's it. It's already put in the meeting ID that I need to join the meeting. I did set that there's gonna be a password on this, which I'll show you momentarily, but one thing for screen name, again, your teachers will outline this, but it's really, really important that the student puts in their full name that they go by in class. So whether that's their legal name or another name that the teacher knows them as, but that full name so that the teacher knows exactly who's waiting in the lobby to join their meetings. If students join using really any other display name, teachers have been instructed to not permit them in. So if they use a nickname, if they just use a first name, if they say a guest, they're not going to be permitted into the meeting. So it's important that they put in their full name there. They can choose if they don't want to have their video on initially, but that's up to your individual student to decide. So I'm going to go ahead and click join. It'll say it's connecting, and now it's asking for the meeting password. Again, that was provided in the email invitation, so I'll just go back into that invitation. And normally what I do is when I'm accessing a meeting, I'd actually just copy this, go into the email and press Control-C or right-click and copy. And then now I can go back into my scheduled meeting here, and I can see that it's ready for me to enter the password. I'm going to paste that in, Control-V, and just click Join. And it will say, please wait for the host to start this meeting. I'm going to, on my device, I will start the meeting here for the student just to show a sample what that will look like. And on my device as a teacher, I can see that I've got a student waiting in the lobby. So that's it. That's the process of how to join a Zoom meeting. Again, it's that first time they'll need to sign into the device with their WQSB account and install that Zoom extension. But after that, they will be all set up to join any future Zoom meetings. And again, here I'll just show you it's connecting now to the meeting. There we go. So that's my teacher profile account, and they're into the meeting. But yeah, going forward, all the student will need to do is sign into the Chromebook with their WQSB account. They can go, if the teachers have been emailing the invitations to them, they just simply go to office.com, which will be in that list of bookmarks I showed you before, and they check their email and they'll have the Zoom invitation. And any other time going forward that they click on that Zoom invitation, it will automatically launch that Zoom Chrome extension. That's it. If you have any questions with that, again, my email address is sgray@wqsb.qc.ca, so SGRAY. And please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. Okay, bye.